Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another video here at Liam and Tory. So this is episode 2 of our van build process, and to recap on the first video, we drove down to the Minneapolis area on the Wisconsin-Minnesota border, and we purchased a 1992 Ford E150 panel van. And we purchased it in hopes of turning it into a camper van. Now this will be the first official video where we actually work on it and start to turn it into our own. So let's get into it. So the first thing we're going to be doing to this van is taking out the seats that I talked about in the previous video. The reason why we're doing this is just for cleaning purposes, but also we might end up putting stuff in there in the future. So let's get to the montage. All right, we're gonna get rolling, and my brother is helping me for this project.
What's up? Well,
Chair 1 is out.
I finished this. This was on me. Awkward. Not heavy at all.
All right,
hello.
just stick it there. Or in the grass. One chair is gone.
Oh, my bad.
Another chair coming out. As you can see, we got the seats out, and it was like such luck, but difficult at the same time. So basically, we were struggling to get the seats out, and what we thought is you had to take all these tiny little bolts out, but they had no way to unscrew them, and it turns out they were rivets. But it was really frustrating, and then we gave the company that owns the seats, or the company that installed the seats, we gave them a call, and they said that there's this little thing you pull up, and we pulled it and the whole seat just swiveled and came right out. It was so nice. And now we have these holes in the floor, but the nice thing is it came with these pads. You just go right over them, and it's like they were never even there. Alrighty, so next down here we have this center console thing, and originally when we got it, we thought that it was bolted to the floor or something, but it literally just comes right out.
That's what she said!
But there's a bunch of wires and stuff underneath them, so we're going to try and remove it without making too much mess and without making it look ugly. So let's do that. Underneath were some speakers, so now we're doing the electrical to get them to fit underneath here. Gonna scrape all this crap off the van. It's a new day, we're gonna keep working. As you can see, we finally got all the stickers off the van, and I gave the rear emblem a quick wash, and now we're going to reinstall it. Alrighty, I'm gonna stop for just 1 second to talk a little bit about, for those of you who are thinking about potentially doing this on your own. So I wanna recommend 2 things. The first is go out and rent a van very similar to the one that you would be buying. So whether that's this or more of like a cargo style van, but go rent one and take it out for maybe a week or 2 weeks at a time and decide if it's right for you. And the second thing is do your research. Look up YouTube videos, look up articles, and look up pretty much anything you can. Go to the library and see what people have written about it. Just do your research and prepare financially. Anyway, back to it. It's about 2 days later and we're gonna take the van to the van doctor, otherwise known as the Ford dealership. We are at the dealership. Bye bye, Roxanne.
1 week later.
There she is in all her glory. Ford. Just to clear things up a little bit, the reason why we took it to the Ford dealership is just to get a general tune-up. You should always do that when you get a new car, or new to you anyway. And also, for whatever reason, when we bought it, the guy that sold it to us said that if we turned on the air conditioning, the engine was going to blow up. So we basically had them check that out, and they were like, yeah, it's totally fine, as shown here. So I have no idea why he said that, but seems to work fine, and everything's running clean, so that's good news. So that is a wrap on episode 2. I want to thank you for watching, and as you probably noticed, I was wearing like 10 different shirts throughout this episode, and that's because all the work I did was throughout many different days. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I hope you learned something. If you didn't, I hope you were at least entertained, and I hope you look forward to the next one because we're going to be installing solar. We just ordered the new battery, and we're going to be doing a bunch of wiring to take this van build to the next step. So once again, thanks for watching, and I will see you in episode 3. Talk to you then.